She kissed her kids goodnight, tucked them under the covers, whispered, "Mommy loves you," and walked out of their bedroom for the very last time. By sunrise, she was gone. No note. No trace. Just silence. What happened in the hours after that goodnight kiss would unravel a web of secrets so dark, no one in her quiet neighborhood could believe it. Her name was Rachel Moore. 34 years old. A mother of 2. A nurse who cared for children as if they were her own. To everyone else, her life looked perfect. A loving mother, a respected professional, a wife. But perfection always has shadows. It was a rainy October evening when Rachel returned home after a long shift. She slipped off her coat, dropped her bag, and went upstairs to tuck in her children. She bathed them, read them their favorite story, and kissed them each on the forehead. At 9:47 p.m., she turned out the lights. At 10:15 p.m., she was gone. The next morning, her husband David claimed he woke up alone. Rachel's car keys were missing, but her phone and purse were still sitting on the kitchen counter. At first, he thought she had stepped out for some air. But as the hours dragged on, panic set in. By noon, the police were at the Moore residence. Detectives quickly learned that Rachel's life wasn't as flawless as it seemed. Her co-workers described her as kind, dependable, but one of them admitted something Rachel had whispered weeks before. She said she was afraid. Afraid of what her husband might do, if he ever found out the truth. That truth came crashing down when investigators found encrypted messages on her work email. Messages with a man named Mark Evans, a paramedic. They had been seeing each other in secret for nearly a year. And Rachel had been planning to leave David. Her final message, sent just hours before she vanished, read, "Tomorrow night. I'll tell him. No more lies. Wish me luck." Naturally, suspicion fell on David. He insisted he was asleep the entire night. He claimed he had no idea where Rachel had gone. But neighbors told a different story. One said they heard raised voices around 10 p.m. Another swore they saw David's car leaving the driveway at midnight. His calm denial only made investigators more certain he knew something. But then, a twist no one expected. 2 days later, a traffic camera 200 miles away captured Rachel's car. Behind the wheel was Rachel herself. And sitting next to her, was Mark. She wasn't dead. She wasn't kidnapped. She was running. But running from what? Or from who? A week later, hikers stumbled on her abandoned car at the edge of a remote forest. Inside, detectives found her scrubs, her wedding ring, and a half-written note that read, "Tell the kids mommy tried." Days later, they found her body deep in the woods. Cause of death, hypothermia. No foul play. Mark confessed that Rachel panicked the night she left. She wanted to disappear, to start fresh, but fear consumed her. He begged her to go back, but she refused. In the middle of the night, while he slept, she fled into the woods, and never returned. Rachel's story is one of haunting irony. A woman desperate for freedom, desperate for love, desperate for peace, but she never found it. Instead, she died alone in the cold, with her children left behind to wonder why their mother never came home. David was never charged, but he carried the shadow of suspicion forever. Rachel's tragedy is a chilling reminder that behind the brightest smiles can hide the darkest struggles. Sometimes, the secrets we bury and the choices we delay, destroy us long before the truth ever comes out. Every crime has a secret. Every story hides a lesson. If this story gripped you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss another chilling tale. Because here at True Crime Secrets, the truth is always darker than you think.